have not been on social media for 45 days. We stick to the plan, not our feelings. I have picked up so many new hobbies now that I have so much more free time because I'm not scrolling. And if you have been looking for a sign to quit scrolling, I challenge you to take even a week off. Let's start small. Happy Monday. It is lunchtime and I'm about to hit a workout, even though that's the last thing I want to do because we stick to the plan, not our feelings. And this is especially important when you're coming back from travel. So today, the first full day that I have back, I'm going to make sure that I unpack my suitcase. I'm going to hit my workout. I'm going to do all of my 75 hard tasks and I'm going to just set myself up for success for the rest of the week because yes, I'm tired. Yes, I need a little bit more sleep. I think I have a 5-hour sleep debt, but if I'm productive today, then I will probably sleep better tonight and it will feel less like I disrupted my routines if I just get right back to it today. So that's what we're going to do. I'm about to go hit a workout over lunch and work has been crazy busy, of course, but that's okay because we stick to the plan, not our feelings. So I'm going to go hit this workout. I'm going to do a little bit of cardio this morning. I think I need something to give me a little bit more energy. And then I'm also going to do my typical leg day strength workout and it's going to be great. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I always miss working out when I can't do it for a couple of days. Okay, wait, that was actually so fun. I got Michelle over here. I just did a little outdoor workout and I did 2 different 10 to 15 minute lymphatic drainage flow workouts basically. And it was so different than what I typically do, but it felt so good because I think my allergies just feel really bad. I feel like I'm like very stuffy and that's what's making me feel so tired. So I just did a little bit of moving and grooving. There was a lot of jumping and shaking and stuff like that and it felt really good. But I'm still gonna do my strength workout. I just didn't have time before my next meeting. So I am gonna go to that meeting, but yeah, highly recommend a little lymphatic drainage flow. That was fun. I used to jump on my little mini trampoline rebounder every day and I loved it. So I think I'm gonna have to bring that back now. I just talked for 5 minutes straight and then I realized that I took a picture. I did not record. But what I was gonna say is today has been like a perfect day of eating. So I have one full day of eating that is my typical perfect day of eating where if I want to hit all my macros, but I still want to eat delicious food and have a bunch of good vitamins and nutrients and all of those things, like this is my perfect day. And I've had that day today. So I think I'm actually gonna film you guys a full like what I eat in a day vlog. And I'll show you like what my ideal day is. If I'm gonna eat to a T, if I'm going to eat a perfect day to a T, hitting my macros, this is like the way that I eat, probably 4 to 5 days a week. Honestly, I find meals that I like and then I repeat them. So that's what I've done today, which is a really good thing because I eat so many snacks on vacation and they were healthy snacks. My friends they're big into the no seed oils, healthy ingredients, all of that fun stuff too. So I'm not feeling super off track, but one thing I really want to prioritize when I get back from vacations is making sure that I'm fueling my body with really good foods and I'm not continuing the I'm on vacation mindset, you know? So I think I've done a really good job of that today. Hi, happy Tuesday and happy day 45 of 75 hard. I am quite behind on my post-it notes. In fact, I have to take literally over a whole week's worth off still. But we have completed 44 days, which is very exciting. And now it is lunchtime and I am about to go hit an upper body workout. So I'll take you along with me and show you a little bit of what I'm doing. So you guys probably know the drill by now, but I like to work out in usually a sports bra, some sort of shorts, because not only is it my workout, but it's also my tanning time. So hopefully we can get rid of a little bit of these tan lines. So today's workout is again on my app, Trainerize. Well, it's not my app, but it's the app that I use to program for my clients. And it is a circuit, 3 rounds of 6 exercises. So we have dumbbell single arm row, dumbbell bench press, dumbbell seated tricep press, bicep curl, lateral raise, and standing march. So a little bit of core in there too. And I love doing a circuit for upper body because since I'm using different muscles in every exercise, I don't really need to wait in between. I don't need the rest time. So it can be a super efficient workout and I love doing that. You don't need to go to the gym. You can do this workout from home, obviously, but you also don't need to be working out for a really long period of time to actually see results. I hit upper body 1 time per week and I do it for less than 30 minutes. And I mean, I like how my arms look. So that is all to say, just like if working out feels intimidating to you, maybe you're thinking too big or you're trying to spend too much time or put too much effort into it when it really can be something super simple. So I'm going to hit this workout. So I just had this realization that I have not been on social media for 45 days. I have not scrolled on TikTok. I have not scrolled on Instagram. I haven't even looked at them. And that's huge. And I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about like what hobbies and what things I'm doing instead of scrolling, because obviously my life feels so much more full since I'm not just scrolling. I've picked up a lot of new hobbies, which is funny because I haven't really thought about them as hobbies, but they are. I've been cooking so many more things from scratch. So here is my current concoction. This is my sourdough. I started cooking sourdough, I think at some point last year. And then I just stopped because we were just eating too much bread and then we were kind of sick of it. But now I picked the hobby back up. And this is my third loaf that I'm gonna make in the last literally a week and a half. We eat a lot of bread. So that's one thing I've been doing is a lot of cooking from scratch. So I made sourdough. I make all of my own granola now. I am about to make my first strawberry jam from home. I've been doing my Ninja Creamies. I made some crackers with my sourdough discard the other day. And I've just been having a lot more fun with cooking in general, but a lot of it is baking from scratch. Oh my gosh, Mishka's soaking wet. Do you want to see? You want to look at your camera? Say hello. Oh, this is my son. He just went in his pool. He had me fill up his pool for him because it's hot outside. And of course, he went in it. So he's a wet, stinky dog. That's another thing. Just spending more time with the puppy. We've been going on long family walks every single night. Yeah. I have been obviously working on this YouTube channel and I've been able to put out 2 videos a week. Oh no, he just shook his wet self all over me. All over mom. That's hilarious. I've been doing a ton of reading. I've read so many books. I feel like it could actually be really fun to talk about the books that I'm reading and figure out if any of us have the same genres. I am a rom-com girly pretty much through and through. That's my #1 genre. Oh my gosh, his little face is so cute. Rom-com's my favorite genre. I'll read a little bit of romantic fantasy, but I'll also read something else if it's recommended to me. Don't need that angle anymore. But I read every single night before I go to bed and I love it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing recaps of books that I've read. Here's my favorite things that I've read this year and all of that. And then we could talk about, we're not a big TV family, which I feel like is something that is kind of funny because it's the complete opposite of how I grew up. Like my family, our activity was watching TV together. Even when I go back home to Minnesota right now, we watch TV together. That's just what we do for fun. But yeah, Louie and I barely ever watch TV. If we do, we get hooked on a show. So we'll just watch that one show. So far this year, we've watched Ted Lasso for like 7th time. We watched Shrinking. We've been watching The Chosen. And that's about it for shows. And then we've been watching like Air Bud series with the Buddies movies too. And we've been loving that. So we're very simple people when it comes to our TV watching. We don't watch a ton. I would rather watch a vlog most of the time than an actual TV show. We also were watching a little cooking show for a while. I don't remember what the name of it was, but that was fun. But yeah, I have picked up so many new hobbies. There's been so many different ways that I've been spending my time now that I have so much more free time because I'm not scrolling. And they're things that have brought a lot of like joy and happiness to my life. And I'm so glad that I did it. So if you have been looking for a sign to quit scrolling, I challenge you to take even a week off. Let's start small. Take a week off of social media and see what you end up filling your time with. Let me know what you do. Okay, so my dough is ready. So now what I'm going to do is the pre-shape. So I know some people are against this, but I get all of my sourdough tips from ChatGPT, personalized to my kitchen temperature, my flour mix, what I'm desiring in bread and everything like that. And they also help me to see if my bread is ready or not. And I believe it is at a point now where it has bulk fermented, I think is the word. Yes, bulk fermented long enough. So now what I'm gonna do is flip it out onto a floured surface and do a little pre-shape. Oh, okay. So another thing that's been going on in my life lately that is kind of crazy is I just got monetized on YouTube. So if you watched my last video, you probably saw that Louie, my freaking amazing husband, when I got home from my trip to Seattle, he had cleaned the entire house and did like a deep clean, like 100 times better than what I would have been able to do. And 2, okay, I think that's the pre-shape. I think I flipped it over now. And we let it sit for 15 to 25 minutes. And I have a meeting, so I'll just do it after that and shape it into the real ball. But I hit 1,000 subscribers when I was on that trip, and I had already gotten over the 4,000 watch hours limit. But to celebrate me, he put up balloons. He got me a card that said, "You deserve a cookie" on it. And then he baked me fresh cookies, the Sweet Lawrence kinds, which are so good. The fudgy brownie, oh, so good. And it just made me feel so special. And now I'm in this place where I'm like, oh my gosh, people are watching this. There's people who are actually interested in what I'm posting, which makes me so happy because I really want to be a force for good in the world. I want to be someone who influences you to live a better life, right? I don't want to be the kind of influencer who just convinces you to buy a bunch of things. I want to be someone who influences you to figure out what your values are and to take action towards your goals and to live a life that's in alignment with your values and to be intentional with your time. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that has chosen to subscribe and that is watching these vlogs. And like I said, I am completely open to feedback. I want feedback. I want to make these vlogs the most interesting I can possibly make them for you. So if there's anything that I'm doing that you're like, nah, this could be a better vlog if you did this, or if you did this a little more, you did this a little less. I want to hear that. I will not be offended. I will be genuinely so happy that you care enough that you're willing to give me feedback. So if you have any feedback for me, please drop it down in the comments below. I have an hour and a half of meetings, so I am just walking on the treadmill because they are not ones that I would actually need to speak in or anything. It's just listening in on. So I get my steps in while I do it. Just finished up work for the day. Louis got stuck at work a bit later than he was expecting, so he is at Whole Foods right now picking up all of our ingredients for our taco night. And I'm having a protein shake, and I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling and play with the dog while I wait for him, because although my lizard brain, I feel like I've heard people call it a lizard brain before. I hope I'm not just making that up, but I think people call it lizard brain. Wants me to scroll. And one, I can't scroll on the apps that I actually want to scroll on, so that's helpful. But two, I'm also choosing actively not to scroll on YouTube Shorts or to watch even YouTube long form videos, and instead to create. So I'm spending a little bit of time journaling on like the direction of my channel and what I want to post, basically. So should be a great evening. I'm very excited for Louis to get home and to have these tacos. Daddy dog's home.
Howdy.
With all the groceries. So now we can start our taco night. Okay, I had to show you the goods here. I made some Mexican street corn, some beans with taco seasoning. We got one chicken taco with pineapple mango salsa, cojita cheese, Mexican cheese, and guac, and a corn tortilla. It's gonna be so good.
Can I eat yet?
Okay, yeah, you can eat. So this morning's adventure is that I'm making some homemade jam, strawberry jam, and then I have a loaf of sourdough here that I'm about to put in the oven. Guys, this jam is gonna be so good. It's literally just frozen berries, honey, a little bit of lemon juice, and then beef gelatin to thicken it up, have it actually be like that jammy texture. And I also just took the lid off of my sourdough, and it's looking so good. So we're gonna be having some amazing toast later. Happy Thursday. So it has been a very exciting week around here, and I figured since we were on the topic of hobbies, this made sense to talk about, and it's just like something that's very big happening in my life right now. But one of the hobbies that I have taken up, obviously, is a YouTube channel. So it's something that posting on YouTube has become something that I spend a lot of my time doing. I do a lot of editing, a lot of filming, a lot of different time coming up with content. So YouTube has become one of my biggest hobbies, and I think having some sort of creative project is one of the best hobbies that you can possibly have. But right now, I am experiencing the growing pains that come with this. I'm sorry, my dog is so cute. You have to look at this. How cute are you, sir? He's literally just behind the camera, just staring at me. Anyways, so I am experiencing some growing pains from this. So within this past week, have gotten monetized, have received my first brand deal, and I've received my first copyright strike. So it was a lot of going up and down, all of those things, and lots of emotions, and mostly excitement. The fact that it had taken me 6 months to even see 100 subscribers, most people would have quit. And there were definitely times when I wanted to quit, but I didn't. Thank goodness I didn't, because it is now starting to pay off. And that's a really, really cool feeling. And I didn't do it for the money because I love my job. My job pays me well. I don't need the money necessarily. Is it a great perk? Absolutely, because I am a financially savvy woman and I do have expensive tastes in a lot of things. Not like designer bags and stuff like that, but like when I have kids, I want to be able to afford a night nurse, and I want to live in a beautiful home in a great location and be able to send my kids to their best schools. That's the kind of rich and wealthy that I want to be, is what financial freedom can provide, not so I can buy a bunch of stuff. That's not my kind. But all of that to say, I got monetized this week. I am so excited about it. It makes me feel so incredibly grateful that people are finding my journey and finding it relevant and wanting to follow along. I feel like I have a very unique perspective, and I'm excited that people are resonating with that and that it's helping people, right? If I'm seeing people in the comments that are saying things like, oh, I'm inspired to try this, or different things like that, that means I am doing exactly what I intended to do. Because I think I mentioned this, but I want to inspire you to become the best version of yourself. I don't want to inspire you and influence you to buy more things. So Anyways, really cool that I'm now monetized because that just gives me a little bit of a extra incentive to keep going. But if you have a video that kind of pops off, which I did, I got a lot of positive content comments and a lot of super negative ones too, which I can handle that. Honestly, that's something that doesn't bother me at all. People can critique me. I feel very confident in who I am, so I don't really get hurt by those things. But what does hurt me is a copyright strike. So I don't know if they were targeting the company that I was reviewing or if they were targeting me to get some information, like private information out of me. But either way, my video that was going viral, I don't know if that's considered viral, but definitely viral for me. It has almost 90,000 views, got removed for copyright issues, which is obviously not ideal. It was still getting a ton of traction, and that traction was leading people to watch my other videos, like my 75 hard vlogs. So I was a little frustrated this morning to wake up and hear that YouTube took it down for a copyright strike, because it's literally a video of me, my face talking to the camera. There's no graphics, there's no music, nothing that would violate copyright, and YouTube took it down anyway. So the process to appeal that and get your video back up is you have to send something back to them, to the claimant, but it has all of your private information on it. It has your name, your address, your phone number, and I don't have a legal entity, LLC, set up yet for my business. So if I were to file a claim like that, this person who is fraudulently saying that I have violated their copyright would have access to all of that information. I don't want them to have my private information. I mean, I guess that's a growing pain with being a business owner, with being a content creator, is all of that to say. It has been a week of ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. And I've been yapping for a long time, but I'm not gonna let it slow me down. I still love this hobby that I have. I still love it, and I've had so much passion for it. And I genuinely believe that if I still had access to social media like TikTok and Instagram right now, I would probably not be as far ahead as I am right now. And I probably wouldn't have seen the success that I'm currently seeing on YouTube, because I wouldn't have had as much time to dedicate to editing my videos, to putting an effort and quality into these videos. So all of this to say, if you're looking for something to do with your extra time, if you're like, oh, I need to stop scrolling, but I need to figure out something else to do, YouTube could be a great place to start, because it can provide you with income, it can provide you with passion and purpose, and a platform to influence people about the things that you want to influence them to do, right? Like getting outside, exercising, whatever that is for you. I would highly recommend it. So that's enough of my chit chat for now. I just finished up lunch and now I'm gonna head back to work, but we will chat again later. I finished up work and now I'm having a yogurt bowl. I think it's gonna be my dinner, honestly. So with all of this like chaos going on with my YouTube channel, and a lot of it is good chaos, right? Like the fact that I'm getting so much traction, the fact that I got a brand deal, that's awesome. But I think that the like people fishing for my private data has scared me a little bit, and I think my nervous system is just kind of in a little bit of an overdrive right now. That's just so much more visibility than I'm used to, and it's something that I am totally going to continue going through, but I think I just need to give myself a little bit of, you know, grace to just breathe through it and journal through it and really get clear on what I want the direction of this channel to be, so that it still feels fully aligned and safe for my nervous system, honestly. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling. I'm going to catch up on some editing, because per usual, I have a bunch of editing to catch up on. So yeah, just thought I would check in.